What's up, guys? I am chanellei.
My guy pretty like a girl, and he got 5 stories to tell. I see both sides like Chanel. See on both sides like Chanel.
I know you've been wondering, girl, where have you been at? I've been in my skin. No, but seriously, like usual, I took my time off, to get my life together and just been enjoying the summer and everything, been working and all of that. So I am finally back and I am better, of course. And I'm so glad that I am able to film again because life has been hitting your girl like a truck. But seriously, I am back and I am better, and I have a whole bunch of videos coming for you guys very, very soon. I have a lot planned and I've already filmed a whole bunch of stuff. So let's go ahead and get into this video. So today, we are going to be talking about freshman year of high school. I'm going to be giving you guys some freshman tips, what some certain things you're supposed to do, what you're not supposed to do in high school, just to help you guys out. I'm going to give you guys the little raw edition so you don't get caught up in high school. Yeah, because it sucks. Here I am a senior and I'm already not ready to graduate. I do not want to do adult life. It's just very ghetto for me. I don't want to do it, but I'm gonna have to do it eventually. And I decided to give you guys some freshman tips, to be nice, because haven't been here for a while, so why not? But before we start the video, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you guys also follow all my social medias down in the description box down below. Also hit that bell button to be notified every single time I post. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so first things first, we're going to talk about social groups. So I know for me, when I first got into high school, I thought I wasn't gonna fit into certain things, but it's really not as complicated as you may think, or if you're afraid of being active socially. It's really not that bad, I promise. In high school, you're basically growing up with your classmates that you've grown up since elementary school, middle school, and you're also growing with people that are older than you as well. So you really pretty much will find your own crowd as you keep growing in high school. It's kind of very, I don't know, it's very weird, but everybody will branch off into their own little groups and it will pretty much just expand from there. You remember the feeling of getting into high school and you'd be scared of talking to older people, but they're really actually not that bad. From my experience, at least, they're not that bad because it's like they're not really worried about you coming in. It's just mainly you not being in their way, which may seem like a bad thing, but it's really not. As you progress more in high school, you find your own crowds, like I said, and you'll find very much new friends and you'll find new people, because there's not going to just be people from your class. It's people from different schools as well coming into one big place and in different classes and everything. So I promise you, if you do struggle with social anxiety, it's really not that bad, and I promise that you will fit in any type of group that you would find. But be on the lookout for it. I would suggest being very careful of who you become friends with throughout high school, because people tend to, switch up on you and stuff like that. And they also tend to start rumors about you and everything. And it also can cause bullying. So what we want to do, we want to avoid that. So I definitely do recommend not being so scared of making new friends and stuff, because it's really not that bad. And I promise, you will be fine. You will survive. It's pretty easy to figure it out on your own. I would recommend, if you do have trouble, ask the teachers more than the students, because the students are rude and they will not help you. They will actually put you in the wrong place. Maybe you will find those couple of students, like classmates, that will help you along the way and will point you to the right way, but most of the time, it's when you're a freshman, they when you're a freshman, you're like the fresh meat in the high school, so they're pretty much not really going to be as helpful as you expect them to be. But I promise you that if you just ask a teacher or ask your fellow classmates as well to help you, then I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find your classes. If you're one of those people that that want to throw themselves out there and also make new friends, sports and clubs are definitely a healthy way for you to do that. I know for me, for my sophomore and freshman year, I did track and I did cross country. And I also made new friends along the way because, you know, you have seniors and you have your juniors, you have your upperclassmen and your lowerclassmen all together into one team. And none of the age groups really even matter. It's mainly just about the team. So I definitely recommend to join a club or a sport. I know I didn't join any clubs throughout high school, which I feel like I should have, but I did sign up for theater this year, so I guess that's something. I highly recommend for you to do a sport or a club. It's a really good way to do extracurricular, and it's good for colleges if you have sports and clubs on your record. It makes it seem like, you know, you're very active and you have other activities that you do other than school, which is a great way to put on your application and to get accepted into college. This is where life starts to really hit you in the butt in high school when you start thinking about college and what you want to do after high school. Trust me, you do not have to stress yourself that much, I promise. You have 4 years in high school. Those 4 years will go by really fast. I can't even lie. They do go by fast, but you do have enough time to figure out what you want to do in life, and you have a lot of time to figure out what you like, what you don't like, what you're interested in and what you're not interested in, since you have a lot of different classes and everything that you can pick from in high school. Around your sophomore, junior year, that's when you want to really start thinking about what you want to do in life, what you like and what you don't like, because for your freshman year, you mainly just want to have fun and you want to get out there. Do not waste your freshman year trying to figure out what you want to do. Leave that for a later time. You have enough time to think about that, I promise. All you have to do is just enjoy your social life for freshman year, because after freshman year, that's when stuff really starts to get you. I do say try to figure out in the sophomore and junior year, because for your senior year, you also don't want to stress in your senior year as well, because that's your last year. You want to be able to just enjoy yourself with your friends for the last time, the last year, and you definitely do not want to be worried about stressing about what you want to do with your life. That's why I say it's better to figure out whether to do it in your sophomore year or your junior year, because for your first year and your last year, you do not want to stress on those 2 years, because one day you're in and the next you're out. Organized definitely helps in high school, especially when you're dealing with a whole bunch of hard classes. If you're a person like me and you take honors classes, I only take one honors class though, luckily. If you're a person that is in IB or honors classes, it is definitely a key thing to stay organized. You do not want to be unorganized in big classes like that, or in your regular classes at all, because those tests, not want to be one of those people that asks other people, what's the answer to this? What's the answer to that? You do not want to be one of those people, because those are the most annoying people that you will ever meet. I promise. No, it is not okay to cheat. But if you have to, by any means, cheat if you need to. But that's where the organization comes in. You want to make sure your binder or your folder or your books in general are all together, and you want to make sure that you know where every single thing is, especially homework, progress reports, because you know your parents, they're gonna be on you for that. You need your progress report. Yeah. I know for me, staying organized definitely helped in high school, because if I wasn't organized, trust me, I would have had a very hard high school learning experience. Yes, always stay organized, always keep your books together, even if you need to use flashcards. Anything to keep yourself organized and focused, you need to use in high school, because, I mean, it's high school. You don't want to be stressing. I don't want you to stress. High school, you will see a lot of different things, especially in the upperclassmen. You will see us having jobs, cars, etc. And I just wanted to let you know, do not rush yourself into that. It's not what it's cracked up to be. I know for my freshman and sophomore year, I was mainly worried about getting a job really fast, because I saw all my other classmates get jobs and cars and everything. And I was like, oh my God, I want that. But I didn't really want that once I got it. Have a whole bunch of time to get a job and to get a car. I would recommend doing a summer job at least once or twice when you're older, because I know for your freshman year, you're around 15, 14. So I know then you won't be able to get a job. But I definitely do recommend find different ways to gain money throughout the summer, even if you can't get a job at that moment, because it is a way to keep you busy. And of course, everybody needs money. Everybody wants to be rich. You need it. Seriously, everyone has their own journey. Everyone will get a job eventually. Everyone will get their cars eventually. You just want to take your time and everything. You do not want to rush in it, because I promise you, once you get it, you won't want it. These two tips are very, very important regarding to your high school experience. For friendships, please do not go into high school thinking that your friend group from middle school is going to last the whole 4 years. I promise you that is not going to happen. In high school, you're going to lose friends and you're going to gain friends. So when it comes to your friendships, you will mainly have maybe like 2 or 3 people that will actually stick by you through the entire high school experience. I know for sure I only have 2 friends. I started out with maybe 5 in high school, and now I only have 2. So don't worry about the friendships. They come and they go. And with relationships, I would say the worst mistake that I made was focusing on relationships more than school. Please do not do that. You will find love as you grow older, or love will find you. Either way, it is not a smart idea to try to focus on love in high school, because we're young. We're not really serious. Some of us are able to find love outside of high school, after high school, but mainly during high school, it's pretty much puppy love for the most part. You understand, of course, you do want to find somebody to have by your side to help you throughout your high school experience, and you do want to experience love, which I do recommend. Duh, you have to experience love at least once or twice in your life, but do not, please do not make it your number one priority. Love will come and go just as the same as friendships, and if it does last after high school, that is perfectly fine. I am happy for you. Period. Do not make the friendships and the relationships the number one priority in your high school experience. Have as much fun as you can, because when you grow older, then you have to worry about laws and everything, and you have to deal with being an adult. That's ghetto. Have fun while you can, while you're young. Just have fun. This is a very touchy subject. I do recommend, if you do deal with depression, to go to your guidance counselor, or find certain people in your family or social group that you can talk to, because depression will definitely come in high school at least once or twice, if not at all. That is perfectly good for you. I'm happy for you. You are healthy. I love it. Most people in high school do suffer with depression at least once or twice a year. So I do recommend, making sure you breathe, making sure you calm down. Have as much fun as you can. Do not worry about the problems and stuff that will come in high school, because high school's messy. I'm not gonna lie. You do go through some things. You do learn different things about life. You do learn different things about people, but depression will not keep you down. I promise. Whether it's friendships, your schoolwork, your relationship, anything, sports, drop anything that is just toxic to you, because I promise it will not matter 10 years from now after you're out of high school. When you become a freshman, you do not want to worry about all those unnecessary things. You want to have fun. You want to experience your high school life, because those 4 years will go by really, really fast. And before you know it, you're an adult. Your time. Don't worry about the little things. Have fun in high school, and I promise you, depression will not get the best of you. You are stronger than this, and I know it for sure, because my babies are strong. So that is all of the freshman tips that I have for you guys today. Oh my gosh. I hope the tips were a little bit helpful, if not helpful at all. I hope they did help you, and I hope that you have a wonderful high school experience, because this is my last year, and I definitely would have done high school way different, but it made me who I am today. So without further ado, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you guys also follow all my social media down in the description box down below. Also with that bell button to be notified every single time I post. And without further ado, I will see you guys on my next video. Stay positive. Mwah.